Yulan True and welcome to another exciting day in our galaxy. And today I want to talk about a ship again, and for a very good reason. And that ship is the ISS Jellyfish. It was quite a big thing when I started playing this game a few years ago. And of course, on my very first server that time, I wanted to have it, and I did get it, and I paid some money for it. But this time on the server, I had more patience and was grinding it, as you also can do, and I talk about this in the video, of course. And that's why it took a little bit longer to get it, but it might not be of that much use at my level anymore, but I still wanted to have it. And I finally got the last blueprints, and the nice thing while making this video is that I'm building it right now. And so let's have a look at the Jellyfish build ready video. The Jellyfish you know from Ambassador Spock, and the ISS Jellyfish is the so to speak the mirror universe version of it, and it is much stronger than the Jellyfish that you can get very early in this game. And the ISS Jellyfish is, of course, a little bit stronger. But let's have a look after you saw that it was built and it left the dock for the very first time. Was it Utopia Planitia in my case? I'm not so sure about this. Let's have a look at the ISS Jellyfish. When I scroll there, scroll there, scroll there, scroll there, scroll there, scroll there. Or did I scroll too far? No, I'm here. The ISS Jellyfish, as you already saw when it was built, it's a rare 4-star ship already. So the very first 4-star ship you can have. I a little bit forgot the level, but I always have my papers here when I couldn't look up, but because I don't know what was the shipyard you need to build it in the very first place. And it's always something, I'm not hiding when I don't know something. So it's shipyard 39. And it's an Explorer, as you can see. And it starts, in my case, with 8 million. So it's brand new out of the box. It's a tier 1, level 1 Jellyfish. And you need 120 blueprints for it. About the blueprints we'll talk in a second again. But first I want to talk about the ship ability. And that is the ISS Jellyfish gains an additional 15% damage bonus at the start of every combat round. And this bonus stacks with no limit. That can be quite helpful. And it doesn't say here that it's only against hostiles. And the Jellyfish can also have a cloak. If you acquired it and unlocked it, then you can even cloak that thing. Of course, I just built it, so I don't have it. And the whole story about the ISS Jellyfish is a very long one. That's why I just show you where to find it. The description is in the details, and there you can find it, and from the Terran Empire, and read it yourself if you're interested in the whole story, because they of course bring a lot of stories here as well, and some of them are quite interesting. There were some missions now in the new battle pass. They came up with a new battle pass, the Make It So Part 1. That indeed were quite well made. Sometimes those missions and the storylines are quite so but in this case they were quite nice. And so the background story, if you're a Star Trek fan, and that's the reason why you're playing this game, is of course important. The blueprints, there are several ways to get this. One, which is another reason why I'm making this video today, is an event that is running right now when you have reached a high enough ops level to see this event. Then it's the ISS Jellyfish Pursuit. By spending materials or starting armadas, you can get rewards. The bad thing is only the first 3 in this leaderboard get anything at all, and only the very first one, so the top one, gets 120 jellyfish blueprints, so the full blueprints for a jellyfish. When I was playing here on this server, every time somebody got this, it was one of those that my people call, in my alliance, call a DWW. So someone who spends a lot of money, and in this case, I guess one from my alliance is on second place. So Strath, we will see if you're fighting with Crazy Bunny all the time today, or if somebody else from far behind will just invest a little bit and overtake both of you. So, but that's a close fight between Crazy Bunny and Stratton from my alliance today. So keep my fingers crossed, Strath, that you make it. But this is not the only way. Of course, like with a lot of other ships, you get the chance to buy blueprints by Scopely. This game is still a business. But you also have the chance to get blueprints via the Alliances store. Because here you have the exchanges for your Armada credits. There's the uncommon Armada pack, the rare Armada pack, and the epic Armada pack. And that's the G3 one, so to speak. I won't talk about the G4 ones. They don't include jellyfish BPs. Only the epic Armada pack, the standard one you see very, very early in this game, is the one. I cannot click that at the moment because I opened it this morning, and that was when I finally got my last jellyfish BPs. So you have a chance when you open the epic Armada pack to get jellyfish blueprints. You even have the chance, the very slim chance, to get 120 jellyfish blueprints at once. Never happened to me. That what finished it for me today was when I opened it this morning. It was the last 4 jellyfish blueprints I needed to build it. But it's a grind. It takes time. That's why, I mean, I'm level 47 now and now have the ISS Jellyfish. I could have had at level 39. But you can get it. And there's one point, what I always said, it depends on your patience. A lot of people pay money for this game. Some people pay a hell of a lot money for this game, but there are others that don't pay anything for this game. And the combination is the important part. As I always say, we need the big spenders so that Scopely earns money and that they continue the game and bring new stuff and have enough money to bring new bugs every time they do, of course. But we still love this game, so we want to have it continue. To continue running. So I will not complain too loudly about this, but it's every time. I'm angry every update. I'm angry about all the bugs until it finally runs again. It's crashing a lot at the moment on my side again, but nevertheless, it's playable and filmable at the moment. But so the Epic Armada pack is your chance to get the ISS Jellyfish if you're free to play. So there's something for everyone. And I will upgrade it tomorrow and not today, because it will stay tier 1, level 1 today, because tomorrow we have a material event again. I'm not taking part in this jellyfish pursuit I just have shown you, but there will be a recruit Picard event tomorrow again. I have him already, but it doesn't harm to get more shards and from him and data. And I always save my money, not my money, my materials for those events at the moment, because they come regularly. It's the same often with formation armadas or stuff, but if they haven't come for some time, I'm using them, but I know they are coming material events, so a lot of things I need to upgrade to get to Ops 48 is still on hold until tomorrow when the event starts, because I have to spend a lot of ore there. With a ship hangar I have a bigger problem because I still need 1,000 rare crystal. I'm not so sure that I can do that until tomorrow, because there were rarely some crystal events recently where you could get a lot of crystal. So I'm not sure if I can make it to get to Ops 48 tomorrow, but it will come. As you know, I'm on my quest to get to Ops 53 because I want to have the Vorcha. And at some point I will get it. But I'm not sure if the big step will happen tomorrow, but I'll try. And I'll keep you posted. You will see about a week later if I managed or not. But at some point you will see that. And that is why I will upgrade the Jellyfish tomorrow as well after event change, because what I need to upgrade that and to take it out for fun a little bit uses materials, and so I will spend those materials for the event and not earlier. And that's something I suggest to think about, because I said patience is a very important thing. And another thing I often say is this game is a marathon and not a sprint. And that's why you can afford to have patience. I know, sometimes you can't. I mean, my people better don't ask me about my Ultra Recruit tokens. I know some have 100k plus of those. I needed them for another officer event to get some material for upgrading, and so I don't have 100k of them anymore. Yeah, I'm sometimes don't do what I'm preaching, but we are all human, and every rule has an exception, doesn't it? Well, if you want to see another video right now, the next one is right here in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back. And don't forget to comment,